How's it going, everyone? I'm here in my living room and we're going to take a look at the bike, the GT Avalanche that I got completely built. You probably saw me putting it together in the garage video. That always bad lighting out in the garage, so I figured this will just be a walk around video for this bike and explaining what I plan to do with this bike. Here is the GT Avalanche, put together, I believe, properly. Not that I'm no bicycle pro. I think this reflector looks corny. Probably end up taking it off. When I put this back together, I watched a video and a person said, you always put a spacer on the top. Otherwise, I guess this cap can get loose from use or something, and yeah, and you don't want that to happen, so put a spacer in between the cap and in the stem. Now stock, this stem is quite long, which is I guess better for like cross-country type riding, just your normal trail type riding. If I get more aggressive, then I want a shorter stem. They're not that expensive. I'm finding the parts for the mountain bikes are not that expensive. Obviously there's a big range of what parts cost, but it's not as bad as I thought coming from the motorcycle world. But so eventually I'll probably want shorter, different bars. That's fine. Something more, aggressive for trail riding if I do that. We'll see what I end up doing with this bike. But for the city, this would be fine. You got the ability to have your forks open so they work, or you can lock it out so it's solid. And I don't know too much about like pedals. These are nylon pedals. People change those out. It doesn't cost that much to buy pedals, so I'll probably buy pedals, but for now, these will work. There's reflectors built in. Yeah, it's made for the city. I still have the stickers on because I don't know 100%. Like, am I keeping this bike or am I just taking a Dick's, getting my money back, and they got a free put together bike that, well, they'll still probably have to go over for their own liability, but it's put together pretty much. I have the derailleur adjusted, which was easy, and I think that's fine. I think pretty much everything is fine. Obviously, I didn't take stickers off. There's still stickers. I'll have to go through and take stickers off if I'm keeping this bike. From a layperson, this rim, I guess people say one of the most important things you can do on a mountain bike is put better rims on. I don't know what type of rims these are or how bad they are. I've heard that these tires are pretty crummy, so I will probably go ahead and replace them with a name brand tire. Again, not something I need to do right away. I probably should buy some tubes. I want to see maybe if I can go tubeless on this, which would mean taking apart this and seeing if this is capable of going tubeless. I don't know if it is. Here's the seat post, and you can adjust the seat here, which I didn't even notice those markings earlier, so I can go further back, further forward. I would assume there's some tilt to it. I don't know. I haven't messed with that. This is hydraulic brakes, so the hydraulic lines run down through these cable guide clamps all the way down and around. If I get a mid-drive kit, I will have to move those, which I believe they're long enough and I can figure out the routing at that time. I'll have to, figure out how to route them, but I believe it's doable. So I'm okay with that fact with a mid-drive kit. And who knows, maybe it will work just fine with the these lines down there. I don't know. Here it is from the left side. And here you have your preload. So I have it cranked all the way up, or you can make it softer that way. So your gear selector, this is for the front chain ring and other two sprockets. And then your rear is obviously on this side. And that will do that one. Also, this video will help you if you get one of these bikes like used, like how are things put together. We got a water bottle mount here, and you got one here. I took the screws out. It also will have these stainless screws, Allen screws in the side here if you have I guess if you want to put that type of brake system on. They give you that ability. They also give you plugs to fill the holes. They were kind of hard to get in, so I haven't put these ones in. I might just put the screws back on. If you watch my channel, you'll understand that I borrowed a friend's GT bike that he turned into an e-bike, and it was a lot of fun. So I got myself, justifiable for a Christmas gift from the wife, a mountain bike. And I went with the GT brand because the wife had her old college one, and it was a pretty good bike. She liked it, so I didn't know they were still around, so went to Dick's, tried it out, bought this bike. Now I'm getting confused on e-bike aspect of things, and it's confusing. Now you can buy batteries. So here I printed and mocked out Luna Cycle. They sell a V2 Luna Wolf Pack, and you can print it. I wish all their things were printable like this. Some just give dimensions. This one obviously will fit in here because it will mount. It will have a bracket. It will mount to that water bottle bracket, so it will go like so. Plenty of room. Plenty of room either way. That's a for sure thing. That's a $649 battery. I made a 3D mock-up of their bigger battery. That doesn't fit in here. It's pointless to really show you. The main reason why it doesn't fit, and it would be a close fit, is because of this triangle section here. Due to this triangle section, you know, would that be called backbone? It would be on a motorcycle. Comes down, and it kind of bends down right there, and then this is welded on, welded there, and on this where the seat post goes. If that was more, you know, 90 degree or, well, greater than 90 degree, then that corner would fit, would maybe fit in there. That seems to be where I'm getting hung up. I still have plenty of room forward, so that means I could make my own battery. So I've been looking into that. I think the first thing to do is figure out which mid-drive kit to get. Maybe buy their V2 Wolfpack battery pack. It's a 52 volt and 13.5 amp hour. It's like their top of the line battery. It's better than the one the FLB Club got for his GT build. And I think that would work pretty good. Now my only concern is how well will that battery work if I went with the Cyclone mid-drive motor. So I had to go get some notes that I took for batteries. Now this is a lot of them you can print out, and it looks like that. It gives you the dimensions. And then if you have cardboard, do your best. Make a mock-up and try putting it in there. Does it fit? That'd be the best method. But batteries are confusing. They are really confusing. So like I said, the motors, my options are the Cyclone mid-drive motor. It's a 3,000 watt motor. It looks freaking fun. Now the benefits of that is it's cheap. It's like $300 and something for the motor. Then add the battery on top of that. Now my concern is, well, it has a controller to it. where do I mount the controller? So even if I get that battery pack, so motor comes with a controller, battery pack, that's $1,052. I still have to buy a charger for the battery. So that could be, well, 52 volt, their charger's 80 bucks. So add another 80 bucks onto that. So I'm getting close to 1,200 bucks there. And I don't know where I would mount that silly controller. The controller looks pretty big when I see pictures of them. So I don't know where you mount that. So that's a concern. Otherwise, that seems like a pretty simple method. The other negative is you don't get all the displays and there isn't the engine cutoff for changing gears and all that good stuff. It's pretty much, I'm gonna guess, built for speed. Which then is the issue, is 52 volt good enough, or do I need a 72 volt battery? Which doesn't seem like I can fit in that triangle unless I make something. The other option is, which is a very popular option, which is what the FLB Club had on his GT, is the Bafang BBS HD mid-drive. That is $694.95. Hot rod program, yes, I would want that. The Luna 650C full color display, $45. Full twist throttle, $15. Optional e-brake cutoff, I don't know if I need that, it's 20 bucks. 52 volt Luna Wolfpack battery, $599.95. It's a little bit cheaper when you get it as part of this kit. I guess they're giving you a little bit better deal. 52 volt, 300 watt chargers, 80 bucks. Programming cable, I guess you can program the Bafang motor. Don't quite understand that, but it's 20 bucks. Gear sensor, don't know if I need it. I think the FLB Club has it on his GT, $45. Don't know if I really need it though. Luna chainring, the Bafang chainring that comes on it, you'll throw the chain. That's what happened to me when I reviewed the FLB Club's GT with the e-bike kit on it from Luna. So the Luna chainring has deeper teeth and you won't throw the chainring, but it comes as 42 tooth, 44, or 40. I don't know which one I need, but each one is $40. I need at least one, so that's 40 bucks. Just to make it kind of pretty to finish it off, because why not get the Luna face? It just covers the chainring. It's 55 bucks. It's CNC billet. I would do it because that could be my bling item out of everything there. But the total comes to $1,588.80. And then that's the complete thing. I think the controller is built in. There's not an individual controller that you then have to mount. So that's my concern with the Cyclone, is mounting a controller. Where the heck do I mount that to? You know, it's not like I have a ton of space, it's a bicycle. And that's the problem with e-bikes. There's videos out there, but not any specific video really showing which way go and answering, maybe there is, because there's a lot of videos, but answering specific questions I need, like the Cyclone. I have no idea. Like doing a build out and showing how that all fits on a bike. That would be nice to have, because then I would have something to go on. The Cyclone motor looks fun. It's geared, planetary gear driven, so there's going to be some gear noise. There's an extra chain that comes down, and it has two sprockets, so it has a chain coming off, going down over here. So that Cyclone has two sprockets up here and a chain that goes to there, and then the primary chain ring. It's funny they call it a chain ring. Why not? Why isn't it just a sprocket? Mountain biking terms, I don't get it. So anyways, the chain ring then would go back there and you can change gears normally. And yeah, I just don't know. I just don't quite understand the various batteries. There was also, I should have jotted down the battery size, but It says it's made, Luna has a battery that is 52 volt. I think it's 14 amp hours. It's like 600. It's in the same price range. It's like 600 bucks, but it's using the latest cells, and it's only 3 inches high, and I think 13 inches long or 12 inches long. And I measured, and that will fit in here just nicely, and I could put it in a bag. So that would fit pretty good, and it's, I guess, using the latest, greatest Panasonic cell or some type of cell. And I'm like, well, that would be cool. But to go back, you can build your own batteries. I could probably build a battery that would fit this, more customizable. Of course, then I wouldn't have a probably bag for it that would fit necessarily. I probably would have to buy a bag and cut the tip off the bag if I continued here and do something. I don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know. So my best bet, and my thinking is, probably going to get the Wolfpack from Luna, and then that can mount in here. It fits nicely. It's 52 volt, and like I said, I think it's 13.5 amp hours. I don't know if that would be good for the Cyclone motor, or if I just get the Bafang, just go all out. It's only slightly more when you add on everything. And just start there. Just start there for my first kit. Now, if I need to build a battery, or this one gets wore out, then I have no problems opening something up. Or maybe I buy a second battery that is a different brand. You know, there's some Chinese batteries. And just buy it mainly for the housing. I may use it for a bit, maybe do a review, but then eventually change that one out and just buy really good cells and put really good cells in. And who knows, I might be able to get, 52 volt and 20 amp hour, and it will just go much further on having the same size. That's a possibility. There's also different battery sizes, so you can get fatter, like shorter batteries. They could go in here, and I could make a pack, and I would need less batteries due to just due to the size. I don't know, there's so much out there and your mind starts spinning. So anyways, this is what I plan to do with this GT Avalanche bike that I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. A lot of stuff to do to it. It's gonna take a while because it costs money. So we'll see how long it takes. I'd like to have it built before spring or into summer because it would be fun. I could take it with me when I go on a road trip, like out to Moab in the spring. That would be fun to take this and do some slick rock, get some videos, and just have a blast. So anyways, that's what I'm doing, guys, gals. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Have a good one. Bye.